This is Lake Mary Road. We have decided to head back to Mesa. It's just too risky to keep going with everything that has gone wrong, and we don't have a spare. And it would be stupid to spend some money on a new rim when I have a rim in my storage over in St. George. And I'm not going to drive from here, Flagstaff basically.
Head southeast on Forest Service Road 753A toward Lake Mary Road.
I'm not going to do that, just waste money buying a rim I don't need. So we're going to punt and go back to Mesa, because it is an extremely long way from Flagstaff to St. George, and it is extremely remote. So really just messed up our plans big time. It still just really bothers me that to think that that lady would do that, slash my valve stem. It had to be her, because no way that would have happened in the short amount of time I went into McDonald's. Drove all the way from Mesa to Payson, and it did fine. But the 5 or 10 minutes we're in McDonald's, that's when the valve stems decide it's just going to explode. The tire technician that had to come out because our spare would not fit onto the lug nuts, the lugs, the studs.
Head southeast on Forest Service Road 753A toward Lake Mary Road.
But it won't go in all the way. It's just a slightly different bolt pattern. And it is an acorn nut, lug nut, which is not terrible, but it won't go on there. So when the tire went flat, it really screwed the tire up bad, and it started cracking and everything. So we kept going, thinking we'd just keep going, and we made it up to Flagstaff, but right as we pulled into town, it started vibrating real bad. And I just knew it was the tire, so we went and got a hotel room because it was so late, and it was freezing. And this morning I had this tire put on this rim. It was on this rim, which would not fit on the studs. So we had the tire taken off and put on this rim. And they just kept the tire because it was trash. When it went flat, all that weight, for the 5 or 10 minutes, it just really messed it up. So we got the tire put on there, and I'm thinking, I don't know, Quentin, it's a long way to St. George without a spare. You'd have to buy another tire and another rim, and that's stupid. Buying a tire, okay, but there's probably nobody in this town that has one of these tires. Well, I'd have to go all over town to try to find one. There's not a tire everybody has. They're almost $400 a piece. So we had this tire put on. I think I'd just drive back to Mesa. Got back on the freeway and it started vibrating again. So I immediately pulled off. And the only thing left to check was the drive shaft that I refixed the U-joints. And it has been a while. And I even afterwards, a week or so afterwards, I retorqued the bolts again. But sure enough, the front ones had come loose. So that's where the vibration was coming from. I guess last night all that ice and snow that we went through might have made it worse. I don't know. So no more vibration now, but I just think that at this point it's just best to punt and go back to Mesa, go back home the way we came, through Lake Mary. It'll be scenic, and hopefully nothing will go wrong. We've learned a lot on this trip. We've taken way too much stuff. Kiki does not like riding in the truck. She does not like riding in the truck. So the next time she'll be riding back there. She's got her toilet in here. There's a litter box in here. And there's a tunnel to get to it. And we could put her in her kennel back here, but she couldn't use the bathroom. Or we could leave her loose and she could do whatever, because there's nothing back there that's moving around or whatever. When we travel in the RV, I put her in the bathroom and lock the door. That's the safest place.
Head southeast on Forest Service Road 753A toward Lake Mary Road.
So we're going this way, and this is Flagstaff is back this way to the west, kind of northwest, and this is Payson headed to the southeast. This is Lake Mary. Just right down the road a mile or two is a dam where there's another part of it. It's a really, really long lake right here, and you can see it's really, really far down. This lake right here holds a lot of water because it's, God, it's 5 or 10 miles long. It's really long. So that's what we're gonna do. God, it's already 1:30. Damn. We're gonna go back to Mesa, and we're gonna rethink this. I may have to stay another month there.
Head southeast on Forest Service Road 753A toward Lake Mary Road.
Been thinking about selling another motorcycle too. I just can't keep up with all this stuff. I got too much stuff to take care of. I mean, if you can't ride it, what good is it? I don't need 2 trucks, but we need red truck to move the RV. I don't need all these motorcycles. We'll get rid of them. But my health just really threw a number in my plans. 2 years of trying to heal up and have a surgery here and there and get my health back going in a good direction, and I don't know, it's very frustrating. Yesterday, thinking, I don't know what to think about this lady slashing my valve stem. It just really bothers me. Really, really bothers me.